My name is Lars Ebert. I work for Castrum Peregrini in Amsterdam, a cultural center that has a rich history as a hiding place during World War II. And today we do a program that is based on the values freedom, friendship, and culture. And we were invited to take part in a 3-year conversation project, the Vienna Conversation, organized by the Bruno Kreisky Forum for International Dialogue. And that was a group of about 20 academics, intellectuals, opinion leaders, and activists that were thinking about what Europe needs towards a more inclusive society. The working title was Togetherness and Belonging in Europe Today, which is very much needed, I guess, in times where populists, polarization, nationalism, migration all contribute to a more fragmented society. So we realized, talking for almost 3 years, that there's a lot to learn for the academics from the activists or the cultural NGO people, and the other way around. And we tried to find a way to sustain the discussion that we were leading in a small circle on a bigger scale and really have a broader impact in Europe. So the idea of the project, for which we won the prize, which is brilliant, is called European School of Difference. And it addresses the idea that we all need to learn about what otherness means. So how we deal not only with obvious differences like religion, culture, gender, whatever, but our own genuine inability to deal with the other. The idea was to devise an educational module, an intensive course program in which students would have a very short period of theoretical learning and then go into a practice-based project in an NGO, for instance, an NGO working with boat people in the south of Italy, an NGO working in the banlieues in Paris, and really have a learning experience on the ground that is validated for educational purposes. So people would get study points and would be able to join the conversation with their teachers and with the people they work with. So that is the educational idea, but the idea was also that people who do the program would join the conversation on the long run, so we would sustain it in a sort of fellowship program, and in that way have a snowball effect that would build a community of practice in Europe and a momentum in which maybe some meaningful change can happen on the long run. Well, we elaborated the idea of the European School of Difference into a Erasmus Plus strategic partnership application. That means we formally gathered 10 partners, of which 4 universities, 4 cultural centers, NGOs, and 2 think tanks, to write the project in a 3-year cycle, in which in the first year we would develop the intensive course module, in the second year we would pilot the module, and in the third year we would try to implement the course at all partner universities involved, but in an open source manner, so that as many as possible universities from the humanities, the arts, social sciences could take the course and integrate it in their standard curricula. Apart from that, the project foresees one yearly conference in which we would spread the word, invite academics and activists to discuss togetherness, belonging, and otherness with us. We've submitted the project and we didn't get the grant. So that's the fantastic thing, not that we didn't get the grant, but that we didn't get it and still win the prize now, because that's probably a good motivation for us to think about what we could do with the project again. I mean, the evaluation of our application was actually really good. We got 84 points, and 87 would have meant that we are in. So it was a downturn because we didn't get it, but it was okay. And now this prize really motivates us, I think, to get together again and try it again, try it better, try it maybe in another setting.